What is up, everybody? It's Kamikaze here today, and today I kind of wanted to talk about something that I felt was interesting, and that is Gunsmith. Now, Gunsmith overall is an amazing update, and I think it's had very positive reviews by the community. However, I found one small issue that I felt like I should share. I'm sorry to be the negative person, and I don't like being that, and I've been trying to be more positive and everything, but I do want to say I'm very excited with Gunsmith, and I've been enjoying it a lot. However, there's one little limiting factor that I felt like was needed to be shared, and I think, again, Call of Duty Mobile did amazing with this update. It's overall extremely balanced, and I'm so excited for all the gameplay, especially with the Call of Duty Mobile tournament coming right up. Stage 4B, or not Stage 4B, Stage 4 is going to be nuts, and I cannot wait for that. But, there was one issue, and that was XP cards. And this was an issue that I was looking on the Reddit, and I saw that a lot of other people were having this issue, and it kind of does limit the amount that you can use Gunsmith, because I was really looking forward to trying out different setups and, doing a lot of different things. And then I hit a brick wall, and that was XP cards. So when I heard about Gunsmith, I immediately saved up all of my XP cards for about a month and a half, I would say. I would just spend them randomly, like upgrading random guns and stuff, and, just like throwing them here and there and whatever. But when I learned about Gunsmith, I decided, oh heck, I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need to save them up. So I was saving them up for about a month and a half, which I saved up, I would say, about 600 of the purple XP cards, over 1,000 of the blue ones, and over 1,000 of the green ones. So a lot of XP right there. You could probably upgrade like 20, 30 weapons to max with that. Like regular weapons to level 12, before all of this craziness happened with Gunsmith. Well, I tried out Gunsmith, and I used it, and I wanted to upgrade my Rust, because my Rust is currently the gun that I use the most. Maybe the KN-44 too. I was going to test it out. However, I wanted to upgrade the Rust as well as the DLQ. And I wanted to see, how much I could upgrade, see what I could upgrade. Well, I tried out the Rust, and I was like expecting, okay, it's going to probably use up a lot more XP cards than before. Probably like 100 to 200 purple XP cards, which in my opinion was a lot. Remember, I had saved up these for probably a month and a half. It was a lot to save up. And so I clicked that button, and it said, use all or whatever. If you want it, it will use it until it's fully upgraded, until that weapon is fully maxed out. So I pressed that button expecting for maybe me to lose 100, 200 XP cards. What did I lose? I lost all 600. And I didn't even max out the weapon, actually. The Rust was not maxed out. I had to use up most of my blue cards just to upgrade it. Maximum. That is a lot of cards, considering I had saved those up for so long. Now, given that you can actually play these weapons in battle, and then you can actually upgrade them that way, it'll take probably 40, 50 rounds of playing just to upgrade them. It's not that big of a deal, I guess, but considering that I had waited and waited so long and had saved them up for so long just for them to be used up in an instant, I was a little bit disappointed with that, And that's the thing, with this community, it's sometimes I feel like Call of Duty is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because we want progression, we want to progress, but at the same time we don't want to progress really slowly, and then we get angry. So that's kind of the thing with the levels, we progress so fast through those. However, if it would have taken longer, then we would have been complaining. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a little bit different from XP levels, considering it's weapons, and we want to be able to try out different weapons and use all those attachments and everything. So I feel like it is a little bit different from, maybe the level system, I guess, to 150. Now, I've gotten there, a lot of players have, and we're still waiting for, an update on that. But I don't know, I really don't know. I feel like that's a little bit much. And again, you can just play in battle, and you can upgrade them in 40, 50 rounds of playing, which isn't too bad. But, XP cards are absolutely obsolete then, if you can just do that. Because I had saved up for a month and a half just to upgrade one weapon, and then my DLQ, which I didn't even max out. I'd saved up all of those XP cards. And that was a little bit frustrating, because when you have a new feature, you want to use it. There's a new feature in game, you really want to use it. And I could use it for one weapon, yeah, but I couldn't use it for all the other weapons I wanted to try out. I wanted to try out different builds. I wanted to try out new builds. I wanted to try out spicy builds and all that stuff. See, what builds I liked and what, test things out. However, I really couldn't. And that was just a limiting factor, and I feel like that kind of lowered my experience a little bit, considering just how excited I was for this update. But I feel like, they have something going, and hopefully in the next update they will change things around. I know Call of Duty Mobile pretty well after all these updates, and I know that they listen to their community, they listen to everything, guys, and that's I know that sounds a little creepy, but they listen to what you guys have to say. If you guys have a complaint or something, please say it, please put that out there, please, put it on the Reddit, put on whatever, put it in the comment section of whatever video. They look at that stuff. That is the craziest part. They look at that stuff and they will listen to you, and that is amazing, I feel. You know, to have a community that does that and to have a game that actually listens is amazing. And I'm so excited for that. And I hope, you know, in the next update that we get this fixed so I can enjoy this to its full extent. And hopefully we all can enjoy it to the full extent. You know, if it comes down to, you know, just deleting XP cards, because at this point they're kind of obsolete. You know, if you can just play it in the battle, maybe increase XP, maybe make it only take like a couple, like 20, 30 rounds instead of 50 or whatever. Because it does take a lot of rounds to play. I know I said it's only a little bit, but that's still a pretty significant amount of rounds to actually upgrade that weapon fully. You know, make sure that it's accessible to all players. Now, for now, here are some tips that I can give you to maybe upgrade your weapons faster. Number 1, upgrade only one weapon from each type. So, for example, don't upgrade like 5 SMGs if you don't need 5 SMGs. Because with this customizability, you can change your Rust or whatever weapon you have into any type of SMG you really want. Like, you know, you can't turn it into a sniper, I guess, but you can turn it into, like, if you wanted a really fast weapon, a really mobile weapon that doesn't need a lot of accuracy, like a PDW or an MSMC, you can turn it there, okay? So, you know, only upgrade one weapon, and then you can customize it and put it in one of your 10 new loadouts, you know? Put it in one of those. That's interesting, you know? I upgraded a SMG and then a sniper, because I wanted to learn how to snipe a little bit better, so I feel like now was the time with Gunsmith, because it's a lot easier to snipe now with the faster ADS and everything with some of those attachments. You know, so I upgraded sniper, and then I also upgraded an SMG. Now the SMG, I have 2 different loadouts. I have the short range loadout and I have a long range loadout. So basically, I've actually changed my SMG to be more like an assault rifle for one of the loadouts. It's like really long range, kind of like a KN-44. And it slays, it really does. And then I have a really fast one, which I would say is kind of like a PDW. It's very fast, very mobile, and it does a lot of damage. So, you know, definitely you got to pick and choose, and you got to be strategic with this, you know? It's not just, oh, hey, go in the battle and slay. You got to figure out your loadout beforehand, and you got to be strategic there as well. And that's always fun and interesting to figure out. Make sure to watch some videos on the best attachments. I just made a video on the attachments, definitely not a self-promotion. Yeah, definitely self-promotion. If you guys want to check that one out. Or, you know, look up a different YouTuber if you don't trust my my skills, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a pro. I just did what I felt was best. So, you know, do whatever you want, do whatever you like. It's not a big deal. Just have fun out there, have a lot of fun. And I guarantee you guys will do fine. Hopefully in the next update, we'll have something new, some new way to earn XP or something like that for these weapons. So hopefully, you know, we can try out different weapons and different builds a lot easier rather than having to play a bunch of rounds with it just to be able to use all the attachments, you know? It's not always like that in the other games, you know? It usually doesn't take as many rounds to earn that XP. It's usually not like that. So I think they'll figure out the balance, and I think they'll balance that out. But other than that, this update is very exciting, and I can't wait to play some more of it and see exactly what you guys do with it. And remember, guys, please do not buy XP cards, okay? They are expensive, excessive, and you know, whether you're buying them for credits or COD points, especially COD points, you do not want to be wasting your hard-earned money on an XP card that's barely going to level you up anything. You know, it is expensive to buy those purple cards, and they will not get you very far. So I would not recommend buying them. Just play some matches, hopefully get those cards, hopefully upgrade. It'll take a while. It will take a while, but you know, that's what we have for now. And again, you only really need one weapon, and you can customize it to whatever you want to do. Now, if you want to do a sniper, then maybe you might need 2 weapons, like an assault or an SMG or something like that, and then a sniper. You know, it's interesting. We have to find balance now, and there's a lot of strategy, and you guys really have to focus. Focus on what you need to build and what you need to do. And once you have that down, you can do whatever the heck you want, and you can get nukes and kills and whatever. And I guarantee you, if you have the right loadout now with this, especially more than ever, if you have the right loadout, you will slay a lot better and get a lot more kills and have a lot more accuracy and whatever. You know, you guys can do it, I guarantee you. So I think this is an interesting situation. I don't know if this was intentional to make this shortage or something, or what they're going to do. Maybe they want us to spend all of our XP cards so they'll delete them later and do some balancing or whatever. Because XP cards, let's be honest, they're kind of obsolete. They never really have worked very well. Before we had so many of them, now we have so little, and I don't know. You know, it's kind of like the Molotov cocktail. Before it was really bad, and now it's like overpowered, and everybody's using it in every single match, every single second, and it's kind of annoying, you know? So I guess things change, and this is an ever-changing game with an ever-changing fan base and ever-changing developers that will change whatever the heck they want, but they listen to you guys. So make sure to voice your opinion, do whatever you want to do, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and sorry for a little bit of rambling on. I'll talk to you guys soon. I love y'all. Alright, if you guys could also like and subscribe, that helps me out a lot. I put a lot of work into this video. Alright, thank you. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.
I'm talking your bitch, that he locked up my toilet. Walk with the Glock, I'm a fucker.